your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor in case you didn't know. It's icydk.blog. Once again, it's icydk.blog. Make sure you check them out on the World Wide Web and all mobile devices. Now, as you all know, Megan Thee Stallion right now is one of the hottest female rappers in the game. She has been one of the hardest working and most consistent female rapper. To me, over the last 2.5 years, Megan Thee Stallion has been the hottest rapper in my opinion. You know, not recently, as Nicki Minaj has regained that status, but up until just this past week, when Nicki Minaj got to the number one slot, Megan Thee Stallion was pretty much over the last 2 years the most consistent rapper. Now, she is in a public battle with Carl Crawford, who owns 1501 Entertainment. They've been going back and forth through the years. It was ever since, since Megan signed on 1501. So what happened is Megan signed 1501 with her mother as her personal manager. Her mother unfortunately passed away, and then Megan did not feel as though 1501 was treating her fairly, judging by what she was bringing to the table, what she was bringing in, and she asked to renegotiate her contract. Now, before I go any further, I just want someone to take a listen to what Jay Prince had said. As everyone knows, Jay Prince is an OG in the game, and he's a friend of Carl. I don't know whether he's probably like an independent investor, but he's actually taking on this battle with Carl. And let me read to you what he posted. He said, in addition, let me see from the beginning. He said, for years we have stood by quietly as MTS and her management at Rock Nation has lied about Carl Crawford and his 1501 label. The truth is that Carl discovered, developed, and fully financed Megan Thee Stallion early in her career, which led to a life-changing distribution agreement for her with 300 Entertainment. From 1501's earliest agreement with Megan, long before MTS was a household name, 1501 generously agreed with Megan 40% of its profits, which is substantially more than a customary record royalty that a new artist receives from a record label. Any attempts by Megan Thee Stallion or Rock Nation to betray a contract that providers new unknown artists with 40% of the label's profits are unconscionable or unfair is blatantly false and contrary to the custom or norms in the music industry. They went on to discuss, some of the profit agreements. It said, accordingly, statements alleging 1501's contract with Megan Thee Stallion is unconscionable, are blatantly false and contrary to the fact or custom in the music industry, are made with the specific intent to mislead or interfere with 1501's contractual rights. In addition, Megan Thee Stallion is consistently and intentionally breached her 1501 contract with impunity for years in ways that are too numerous to list here, from entering into agreements inconsistent with her contract, falsely claiming publishing shares that belong to 1501, failing to notify account or pay ancillary revenue, releasing album of outtakes in previously released material, and falsely claiming that she is out of her contract, and now falsely alleging that 1501 leaked her album when the album was always intended by Megan to be released on 8/19, and where the leak actually hurt 1501 as much, if not more than Megan, rendering her claim to be specious and nonsensical. Now that was Jay Prince's response. All right. Now, everyone would say, well, why is Jay Prince responding instead of Carl Crawford? Well, Jay Prince, I think, is used because he has like this intimidation factor. I don't know whether he's trying to intimidate Megan. I think that's kind of, a foul of Carl Crawford. She started out in business with you. All right. T. Ferris, you, and her. Jay Prince was not around the situation, according to Megan. Now, all of a sudden, Jay Prince is speaking for Carl because, like I said, I think when you hear Jay Prince speak, you feel some sort of sense of intimidation or what have you. Maybe he's trying to intimidate Megan. Now, here goes Megan responding with her tweets. She basically said, I'm so over these grown ass men trying to take credit away from the work me and my mama put in the beginning of my career. Me and my mom developed my career. I was already known for freestyling, and I was already working on Tina Snow before I got to 1501. She then says, when my mama died, I knew a bunch of hood N-words would just started a label for the first time were not going to be able to manage me properly. So I got with rock. By this time, I was a bigger artist, and I asked to renegotiate, not leave. What was wrong with that? Question mark. That man is greedy. She goes on and says, like for this man to keep getting on the internet with his back up to talk like he made me is ridiculous. Was you writing my songs? Question mark. Were you with me in my dorm room recording me rapping? You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. What about all that rapping outside my mama car? Think ciphers? Question mark. I ain't even know you. If you want to be real, I developed 1501. She then goes on to tweet, they keep signing people and everyone got the same story. Go find all the girls and the guys that started over there with me and some of the girls after me. Ask anybody in Houston how that man is fake a N-word. Talk so much S about Jay Prince. Now that's your bestie. Okay. She then says, I only respond when people say my name, so all them weirdo comments about I'm looking for sympathy and attention is dead. Talk to me and I'm going to talk back when I feel like it. I don't need validation from the internet, but I'm not weak either. Beat me in court, not the comment section. Then responds, anyways, on a positive note, hotties, when we get with a label that ain't working against us, it's up. She then says, one more thing, because he's still going. This 42-year-old man said he never heard a story about me playing as a kid where I'm from. Sir, I would hope 42-year-old men couldn't tell you where I was playing as a kid. Now, I'm just a made-up character from Houston? Question mark. Nobody in Houston knows me? Question mark. Just started claiming Houston when I got famous, like it ain't school pictures and some more S out in the world. She then says, when the hate don't work, they just start saying anything. Like, who is Ask Anybody? All them 18-year-old girls that you hanging with at 42? Question mark. Because they damn sure ain't going to know me either. I'm done responding. Stop bringing up where I'm from and bring me my money. Good night, internet. So that was Megan's last response. The only thing that Carl responded, I believe he tweeted out, now she's trying to start trouble with me and Jay Prince. You know, something like that. I think that was like the tweet that he made. Oh, now she's trying to bring trouble with me and Jay Prince. All right, listen. Here's my whole take on the Megan thing. All right? It's like basketball players. They go out there, they set a contract. They do better than what they expect. They do better than what the contract owner expects. And they say, can I renegotiate my contract? Happens all the time in sports. And it happens in music. If you got back a return that you did not put out or you wasn't expecting you getting. Now, if they do not renegotiate your contract, I don't know the means of what it takes to get out of the contract, but obviously that is not what happened. Maybe they refused or what have you. So at that rate, Megan would have to honor her contract, and from what I see. Now, as far as, excuse me, the amount of songs, the amount of albums, what have you, Megan saying she's out of the contract. Obviously, as I stated before in my past videos, they're thinking that Something for the Hotties is not a part of the contract. And it's like they're trying to hold on to Megan. So the funny thing is, Carl, He's putting up and he's claiming all the accolades. Oh, such and such times platinum. He's claiming all of Megan's accolades for 1501, but then he doesn't promote Megan or put money behind Megan. He just wants Megan to do well so he can promote the accolades. Well, hold on here. If you're not going to be promoting the record or doing anything for the record, you shouldn't claim the record's accolades. All right? As far as the whole, oh well, he made her when he first came. Jay-Z said it best. I hear some people say that they made Hov. Okay, that's fine. Make another Hov. So if you made Megan Thee Stallion, Carl, you should be able to make another Megan Thee Stallion. And you've tried 3 different times with 3 different girls and it ain't working. So that should tell you something as far as that goes. And to Megan's fans, I don't want to hear you say anything. I don't want to see you in the comments, because there's more, many fans in the comment. If y'all would have went out and every last one of y'all streamed her music 10 times a piece, she probably would have did better in the sales. And Megan's fans always want to run to the comments, and there'd be 2,000 and 3,000 retweets and 2,000 or 3,000 responses, but there don't be 2,000 or 3,000 of y'all in a Megan Thee Stallion group all buying music. So y'all just pipe down. Megan, again, if hopefully this is the last album, because she's already proven that. I agree with her when she said, I developed 1501. Do we know who 1501 is? If it's not for Megan Thee Stallion? Moving along to the amazing Chloe Bailey. Now, Chloe Bailey was snapping some new pictures. The pictures looked great. She looked great. And she took some pictures out in Miami. And some of the Instagram detectives detected that she was with Quavo, allegedly, out in Miami. The people are putting that together, the pictures that Quavo took, coupled with the pictures that she took. They said the skies was the same, and they're both out of Miami together. Now, we did report that, as a matter of fact, on the blog, it lets you know last year that she was not going to work out with Gunna, and then right after Gunna, she was going to go right to another rapper. For whatever reason, they're trying to put her with a rapper. But if I'm Quavo, why are you hiding? I mean, I wouldn't be hiding. I'd be showing my face, make sure everybody's seeing I'm with Chloe Bailey. I mean, I don't know what the heck Quavo is hiding for. If you are seeing Chloe Bailey, you better say that loud and proud. Now, there was talk that he was supposed to be seeing Karrueche again. He was just with Karrueche last month for her birthday. But if he's out here now, if that's not an exclusive thing, and he's out here now with Chloe Bailey, I'm sorry. That I'm not hiding that. Finally, we close it out with Nicki Minaj and Billboard trying to clean up their mess. Now, if you know what don't know what I'm talking about, Billboard put out a statement. I don't know whether it was people who was complaining about the streaming or what have you about Nicki Minaj's #1 song, but Billboard just put out a strange statement saying, "Oh, the song was out in 8 different platforms, and it was discounted down to 69 cents at the last day." And I just felt that kind of weird. I'm like, why are they putting this information out? Now it seems as though after Billboard faced some backlash from Nicki Minaj's fans, saying that Billboard was trying to slight Nicki's #1, Billboard now comes back and says, Billboard staff says that Nicki Minaj doesn't need a #1 on the Hot 100 to solidify her place as an icon in pop music. This feat gets that proverbial monkey off her back about never securing a solo #1. She's one of the most significant hip-hop artists of the 21st century. She then says, her #1 debut on the Hot 100 with Super Freaky Girl was a long time coming. It is classic Nicki, just tongue-in-cheek, raunchy. I love that this is the #1 for her. Congratulations for Bill. I mean, why is Billboard continually to run their mouth? All you need to do is post the numbers, say it's number one, and leave all the congratulating and stuff to the blogs and to the fan pages. Doing too much. Now you done put your foot in your mouth. You posted something because some people were getting on Billboard saying, about the numbers, about the streaming, whatever. So Billboard felt as though they had to make a response. They go and put that out there, which has nothing to do with nothing. I don't even understand why they put that information out. All 8 different platforms, 69 cents. I've never seen them do that before. And now since they started getting the backlash from the Nicki Minaj fans, now here they come with this. Just put the numbers up, say it's number one for the week, and leave everything else to the other pages. Doing too much. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Hit that notification bell.